What's up, everyone? Welcome back yet again. Today, I'm talking about a new crypto, one I haven't talked about yet so far. I've got it recommended actually from another YouTuber that I know. He said the community for it is very strong. I honestly don't know too much about it yet. I did an early dive on it. I think it's interesting because it has a relatively low market cap. It has apparently very good fundamentals, and I think it has some interesting use cases. And I think there's a lot of fun stuff on the horizon as well. So it could actually turn out to be quite a good project. And I think at its current price level, it could be very interesting to start a position in it. I do also think that you should not spread yourself out too thin. So I'm a little bit on the fence about it. Let me know what you guys think. Should I or should I not start looking for it? But honestly, I think the fundamentals of it so far look very good. And I'll just run through it a little bit in the rest of the video. All right, let's get to that. Also, once again, if you want to do me a favor, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm growing very quickly. I thank you all for that. Uh, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Let's get into it. Right, so here we are at CoinMarketCap, and here we have Zebec Network, ZBCN. I keep I keep turning those two around, but yeah, ZBCN, and yeah, like I said, market cap wise, I think it's interesting because usually I look at slightly bigger market caps, but I think the fundamentals that it has so far, I think could warrant an earlier buy. And of course, if we get in early, we have higher probabilities of bigger returns. And let's grab that yearly. I mean, it stayed around here for very long. Obviously, it had a few tremendous runs, and now technically, to me, it looks like the price is compressing. Like it could actually be building up to something bigger. Um, the network itself, like what is Zebec network? Oh, I'm gonna mess that up so many times. But what is it? So it's basically their concept is streaming finance. So their aim is to have like a real-time payroll system where employees of a company or a use case, something that uses this, instead of being paid monthly or weekly, you get paid as you work, as you produce, money comes in. So it is a continuous stream rather than getting paid monthly. And honestly, I don't know if the demand for that is high, but I think it's a very cool, relatively original idea. And other than that, their focus is on basically on crypto debit cards, which I think is a very good thing if done properly. So with it, you could directly spend crypto. I think the downside to that could be fees, because I honestly don't think if it's like a 3 or 4, maybe 5% conversion fee, I don't think that will be too interesting. Honestly, I'm not at all sure on these numbers, but so far most of the crypto projects that I have seen had relatively high fees, even though they also offer uh, some sort of cashback or cash reward every now and then. Usually, those rewards tend to lessen quite quickly, and with that, it's not like if the rewards lessen and the costs stay high, it's not very favorable to the crypto debit cards. But like I said, I don't know enough about that yet, but I think interesting concept. So uh, if like I said, if done properly, it could work really well. Other than that, like they have governance systems where the token holders vote on proposals. I think is a good thing. We've seen it before. Like I don't think it's necessarily a guarantee for very good returns, but I think it's good to build investor confidence. Other than that, it's also on multiple networks, so it's not just like it started out on Solana, but nowadays it's offered on several different platforms or several different networks, I should say. So I think that's good. I think it increases the range of its project. So yeah, like I said, the fundamentals look fairly decent. I think the fundamentals are good, and like I said, so they're aiming at like real time payments. I think is an original idea. with the multi-chain ecosystem, and apparently investors like Coinbase, Circle, Solana Ventures, kind of like Binance Labs, are backing it. Um, so I don't know. I'm not 100% on this, but I think it's good. Like they have the fundamentals are, yeah. I keep circling back to that word, but I think they have the fundamentals down, and apparently they have over 50,000 active monthly users, and several hundred businesses onboarded as well. So I kind of like, honestly, I've been sleeping on this completely. I've missed out on it so far, but I think that it fundamentally looks good. I think the growth potential is quite big because we've seen projects, even worse off projects, we've seen hit like the $2 billion market cap, possibly three. Let's call it a $3 billion, $3.5 billion market cap. If it does that, that would be a 10x from now. So that price would be losing 1 0. So it wouldn't be 0.003757. It would be 0.03757. So honestly, that's a very great return. And honestly, it's not a return we see a lot of times nowadays in crypto, at least without leverage or any movements like that. So I think it's interesting. I think it's definitely one to keep an eye on. I do think with such lower market cap and apparently such a good system, like it also creates risk. Like it could be very volatile. It could be that it's unsustainable. Like I said, I don't really know. I'm not sure about that yet. But like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I think it's one to watch. I I don't really see much negatives. I think the price chart looks very good as well, because we do see these massive pumps and we see corrections down, which I think is normal. But so far, the price seems to be holding and actually building up slightly bigger each time. Even though crypto in itself, especially altcoins, especially lower cap altcoins, have not performed really well. So I think it's interesting to see one performing quite good, actually, a little bit better. And even this is also, I think, is I forgot to mention it, but I think the fact that their circulating supply is basically their maximum supply, yeah, very assuring, I'd say. I think that's a good, another good sign for it. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at there. I think I'm definitely gonna do other videos on this. I'm definitely gonna do follow-ups, but I think for an intro video of this coin, if you're like me and you completely missed out on this token, I think it's a nice little intro, one to watch. If you are more experienced than me, feel free to post some positives or negatives, something that I should be looking out for. Because right now I'm just purely basing it off of other projects that I've seen, that basically, like crypto.com had their that was basically a credit card, not really a debit card. They had very good rewards, and once everyone locked their tokens for a year, then they slashed the rewards and people got completely screwed over on that. So that's something I would be very, very wary of doing. But I'll definitely have a look on how the system is, yeah, basically how the system is designed, if it even requires such log staking. So yeah, like I said, gonna do a deeper dive. I think a good intro for this token, and let me know what you guys think. And also, once again, leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you want to have more updates like this. And thank you all for watching once again. See you on the next one, guys.